What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Just give me a few moments while I just send out the link to everybody as usual. All right, link is all set, and welcome back to another Friday recap. Welcome back to another Friday recap while we go over some plays and plans y'all could have or could have not gotten to for the week. I'm gonna do a few plans that I did myself because there was really nothing going on with the other pairs. So the pair we'll go over today is going to be EURUSD, GBPUSD, and a little bit of gold because I just entered that not too long ago. All right, so without further ado, let's just jump right into it. And of course, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns about any plays I'm going over, or if you want me to go over a play you guys, took personally, then just shout me out, let me know, and then I'll get right on that as soon as I get it. All right, let's get it. So EURUSD, all right, what was the first day of the week? I'm always bad at this. Calendar 12th or 12 and 11. All right, hop on the 1 hour chart. And the 12th was right here. All right, cool. So obviously if you guys are tracking EURUSD yourselves, you would obviously know we are coming off of a bullish week. So that's actually good for buyers if you guys are bulls. That was actually a good thing for you guys because off a bullish week, all you need to do is catch the next higher low and to continue that trend going up. All right. So the 11th was the Sunday that opened up the market. And it was around here. So on Sunday, there was really no trade because it was at a resistance point. So you would actually wait for the next higher low, which is current right here. So obviously, if you guys was on my live last week on Friday, you already know why I marked this up. But for you guys, who wasn't in the live last week, I marked it up because there was clear support right here. And then if I dumb it down to the 15-minute chart, let me just move it out the way. Press replay. I'm gonna hop down on a 15-minute chart, and this is the reason I marked it up. So when I saw this, because it made a high low situation, and it did 3 nice wicks, I just drew this little box around it, and then I just dragged it all the way across because this potentially could have been a factor in our trading, just like it was right here. All right. The reason I drew this because there was support right here, and then as you can see later on, the support acted, the markup acted as another support. So that could have been another entry. That could have been, could have put your stop loss right under that support. There's so many things you could do with that support. That's why I do these extra markups. All right. And by the way, there is an extra markup video coming out for you guys. So just be patient while we, edit it. I did finish it last night. So just be patient while we edit it out, and then we're gonna send a bunch of videos to you guys as well on the YouTube channel and on the app. So if you guys are not on the app, you guys are gonna get. If you guys are on the app, you guys are gonna get more content than there is on YouTube. And if you're not on the app yet, just hit me up in the DM if you guys are interested in getting into what we're about here at Archman. All right, but yeah, back to EURUSD. So you guys could have actually added this as a buying option. Me personally, I was already in it since over here. All right. So I wasn't really eyeing this as another entry. I kind of eyeing this major level as a entry as well. But if you guys felt like this was going to be an impact in your trading, and then you could have got an entry right there, you would have been fine. You just have to realize that you're attacking a 1900 major level, which is attacking resistance. So this could have did a higher low situation, did a lower high, and then continue going down. So you just got to be mindful of that. But if you guys did enter there, your stop loss would have been under the last support of about like 20 pips, which is not really bad. So yeah, if you guys took this shot right here, you're not wrong. But just realize it is a risky shot. All right. The better shot would have been the high low on top of the 1900 level. All right. But yeah, let's just fast forward on this. As you can see, if you had your stop loss under, you would have got saved. And let me just pause this real quick. So I'm sorry, this would have not been a good entry. I don't know. I said that it it did not do a dip. This is not a dip. This is a drop. So if you guys wanted this entry still, you would have waited for the high, low, which is right here. This is the entry actually I was talking about. Um, so yeah, anytime it's like this, guys, when it's a drop, do not enter because it obviously, like I said, it could have been a lower low, lower high situation and it continued going down like it did. It touched this one tap and it came down. So obviously the support saved it. It would have reacted with a higher low right there, and then this is the dip you want. Not this. This is not a dip. 1, 2, that's a dip, and then hopefully you get a higher low again on the major level. But it already did its dip to break that major level, so I think it didn't even give us a chance to get into it again. I think yeah, that's what happened. So I didn't get an entry right here, but I still had an entry all the way below, and I just got the next dip up here. And it did give us a dip. Yeah, it worked. So if you guys entered here, I don't think it worked out. But if you guys did enter here, I think I had my stop loss still under here too. So it would have been pretty hefty stop loss, but at the same time it would have saved you. So 40 pips, right? What I usually do if I feel like the stop loss is a big stop loss, all I do is just cut down my lot size and have the position itself because the position is more important than the lot size you're going to be putting in. So as long as you have the position and you know where you're going, because this was like a kind of a midterm, long-term trade. I wanted it to go to 2,000 from all the way down here. So if this is like extra entries for you guys, just have the position in mind. Like it's okay to have a half lot size and then still have the position because you're still making money in the end. All right. So I don't think this held. Yeah, it didn't hold, but it still saved us. We just fast forward. Another opportunity right here to buy. Yeah, I remember that EUR USD was crazy this whole week. It was really taking a sweet time to actually, get to places. So right here would have been a fine entry as well. Stop loss still below this. And then as soon as this candle hit, it was really gone for it. Finally, actually. So as you can see, this major support was played out right here. Nice long wick, and then a big candle breaking the 1900 level. So no entries around here, and then continuing up. The reason I have this lined up with this markup right here is because this was the last higher high it made. So the last higher high gave me nice 2 wicks, right? And then now I'm just waiting for a higher high again and a higher low on top of here so I can get another entry. Boom, right there. Got another entry right there. And then my stop loss was a little bit below because if I like, it was tough putting the stop loss because there was no clear, support or resistance. And if I had to put it all the way down here, that would have been a lot. So it was either I missed out on this trade or I just have a little stop loss like 19,200 right there would have been perfect. Um, but yeah, let's see what happens. Obviously, it kept going up. And then if you guys wanted, waited for our next higher high, higher low situation on top of the mid level to get another entry. Right there. And then this was like kind of the TP. It came shy of 2,000 just because of this markup right here. If I hop on the 4 hour, as you guys can see, it topped up right here, came down, topped off, and it came down drastically. So that's why I marked it up from all the way over here since March and till now because I knew it was going to be, some sort of resistance from there. And as you can see, it just played out. So that's why it's very important to leave your markups and mark them up in general. All right. And as you can see, I had a tough time breaking that point. So I was like, let me just take my profit, reset, just wait for 2,000 to be broken, and then continue it going up. It did hit that a little again, but like I said, guys, this was a drop. Like this drop, this is making lower lows and lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower. Well, not really lower low, but kept making lower highs. Okay, and then finally just dropped. So this is not a dip. This is a drop. So this is not a good place to buy it at. So essentially, like right now, if you guys wanted to enter, you would have waited for something like this. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Me personally, I'm gonna attack this area right here since it is a major resistance. as shown right here, and to the left. So I'm going to take my shot for a early entry before the major level. I know I'm going to attack the resistance point because it is a major level regardless. So I'm going to have a tight stop loss as soon as it goes up. And then I'm going to, wait for that break and get another entry there, just so I can be a little aggressive with it, because I do believe EURUSD is going to keep shooting up. So I'm just going to take my 2 chances right there and then, track my trade as it goes up. And then now this is where we're at. All right. So there wasn't really much entries you guys could have got into. Oh, well, there's actually, yeah. There was a lot of chances for you guys to get into, but it didn't really move for the first 3 days. So EURUSD took its time getting to where I wanted it, but at the end of the day, it did, what I wanted. So I had an entry over here, had an entry. I got out of this entry for some reason because I was going to tank from, over here. And then I got another entry over here. And then you guys could have had many opportunities to get into it. It's like right here, like I showed you guys right here, and not so much this because this is like you guys would have known. All right. But yeah, that's EURUSD. I'm gonna move on to the next trade. If you guys don't have any questions, I'm just gonna move on to GU. All right. All right, right here, 12. From the 12, right here. One second, guys. All right, so we start off from the 12th. All right. So GU came off a little bearish week. All right, so it's kind of iffy getting into it. Let me press the replay button. So the first markup I had was over here. It was kind of bouncing around this major level, and I saw this playing as a support. So I was like, all right, cool. And we just draw my little rectangular box just to have that marked up as a support. All right, and essentially you guys want a higher high, higher low on top of the mid level. All right, this was a buy zone because if I hop on the 4 hour, there's resistance right here, support right here, support right here as well. On an hour, it shows better. It will show better. Support right there, support, resistance. So in my eyes, seeing that and seeing the movement it did after, I just labeled it as a buy zone for myself. And plus it's just a mid level in general. So I was just attacking that level. The mid level, the major level didn't really have a chance because as you can see, it just did a one tap. So I don't really like one taps. I like round offs and then, tapping like 2 or 3 times before I actually press the trigger. So I just want that extra confirmation. So right here, if you guys, saw this, you guys probably would have got in. I got in as well. I got stopped out, as you can see, because it did just tank. But there was another entry right here. So, and more chances right here as well. And then now you can see it just heading up. Hit one of the TPs, 1.3800. Now, as you can see, it's dropping now. So we're not buying anything now because it is dropping. Right, even though it went up, this is not a clear, higher, high, high, low situation. This is a low, 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 low. It's not. We don't buy lower lows in an uptrend. Okay, guys. So just be mindful of that. Now, technically, we're waiting for a higher, high, higher low on top of the 38 level. I don't think we got that. Yeah, affiliate level was really, really, bothered several times. So they didn't want to break at all. So I did not enter this. I just have it marked up because I think it's going to be very important. In the future, this is how you guys, mark up your extra charts. You see a, high, low situation. You see any type of wick, a strong wick. That's when I, take my rectangular box, do it from the bottom of the candle to the wick, and then I just drag it all the way across. In this area, I did enter right here, okay, because it was wicking several times on the major level, and now here we are. All right, we're on our way to 38500, and I'm expecting a high low on top of that. Or if the market does end and it's not nowhere near here, I'm expecting it to come down a little bit, maybe make a higher low, and then continue up, or just come down all the way back down to 3800. It's really going to be depending, what's going to happen once the market closes. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait on that. And then for gold, so I've been waiting for gold to break this resistance for a while. As you can see, I have my markups leveled. There was some sort of support right here. It did break structure finally, so it was making lower lows and lower highs. Now it just broke through that last lower low, and then it made a higher high, higher low situation. So I didn't really enter here because I'm still a little iffy on gold. I'm still learning about gold. I just wanted a clearer setup, and this is what it gave me. So it gave me a nice breakage candle to go on the hour. It gave me a nice break candle. I saw some resistance right here, so I just drew a little rectangular box just to identify the last higher high, and then now I have the 17600 level marked up, and then it made a nice wick right there, a nice doji. I'm not even a doji, just a nice wick. I'm not too good with candle names. I just go off the wicks. It made a nice wick, so that's where I entered at. Had my stop loss below this resistance, and now it's moved up because it made a new higher high. And then now I have this as a potential buy zone because this was the last higher high, if that makes sense. All right. So really not much going on with gold now, right? All I did is just made a new higher high, higher low. It came near it, so I don't know if it's gonna come back down again or continue up, making a new higher high. So I should probably mark this up right here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So that's just an example of how you guys would mark up your action markups. Okay. And now we just wait. We wait for next higher high, or if it does come back down to the support right here, we could potentially get a new, another entry, or we just wait and see if it does break the support, come down to here, and maybe this will hold. Hopefully, like all I need is the 1760 level to hold, and then I will be fine with buying gold. All right. But yeah, that's my little take on gold. That's my little take on everything USD. You guys don't have any questions, so I'm just gonna hop off this. See you guys back in the app. See you on Sunday for the markup pre markup. I mean weekly pre market setup. Sorry. And yeah, all right. See you guys on Sunday and back in the app. Be safe.